This conference will now be recorded.
Good morning. This is Jack from from Charting the Markets, and this is the Premarket webinar for the morning of Friday, the 9th of August. My disclaimer: I do this for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some of what I'm doing, learn from it, transfer it to your own charts. I'm not here to issue trading signals. Right. Okay. Sorry about the late start today. Got caught in traffic. Also, I'm kind of wrecked because it's been a really long week. So let's have a look at the markets today. Here, we haven't quite reached the ideal trend lines here. I'm not saying we're necessarily done, but we do have sell signals fixed here. We've got a week 60-minute sell signal fixed on ES. We have another one fixed on NQ. We have another one fixed on YM. Nothing on RTY. And on DAX and STX, we reached the targets, and yeah, we just about got a week 6-minute sell signal fixed on DAX as well. And didn't quite make it on ESTX. So we've got a lot of sell signals this morning. They're all weak. We could go through them, but we've also got a lot of little double tops here. So let's have a quick look at that. Hang on, wait a second. Let's move on to the 5-minute chart. Right, here we've got a little double top which is trying to break down at the moment. And hang on, I'm just trying to get the right, okay, crosshairs. Right, and the support here was at 53.28, and we've broken slightly below it. Now we're back above it at the moment, but the minimum target, if we break down from that, would be in the 52.95 area, and the extended target would be in the, well, about 10-15 handles lower. It's so I'm thinking target area, if this delivers, I'm thinking target area in the 52.80 to 95 area, really. So we shall see how that goes. But we've got the same thing on crypto. Looks like a general little retracement here. We may well do that here. I think I'm not convinced we're actually done to the upside here, or at least we've not reached any of my trend lines. But we will see how that goes. All right, let's have a look at, and again, it's not a bad thing to be doing on a Friday, really. No current divergence, obviously, because we can't get any divergence on the RSI 5 or RSI 14 unless we go back and retest the low, which I'm thinking we're doing, but possibly not fast enough to get a divergence. Looking at the, we're a long way away still from the daily middle band, which are on SPX I've got in the 54.50 area, on ES I've got in the 54.96 area. Looking at the flags I was posting yesterday, haven't quite made it up to this trend line here, and of course this little double top that we've got on equities we don't have on SPX because it had the second high hasn't happened in RTH. Nonetheless, a bit of divergence here on the futures, and I'm thinking we may well see a retracement today. This is NDX again. We made a higher high here. No, we didn't quite make the higher high either, I think, or at least it was very, very, very marginal. Very marginal. I think it was slightly below. So I'm really expecting to see a little higher, at least. We made a higher high on SPX. On IWM, we didn't quite reach the high, and on Dow, we got slightly above it. But it's a kind of a mixed picture here. I'm doubtful about seeing all the rally highs here, but I am thinking we might see some retracement, and we do have some support for that in terms of the sell signals here. So we will see how those goes. Do the weak sell signals usually make target? Well, not always. The way they were behaving as we were making the high, but otherwise. Most of the time, yes, although they make them a bit less often than the full ones. All right, let's have a look at let's have a look at the cryptos. I'm going to do a combined one today. Let's have a look at Bitcoin, where we've been seeing a strong rally. We've got over the 61.8. No current divergence here worth the mention, but it does look like we might see a bit of a retracement here on Sol. On Ethereum, no divergence on the 60-minute. Looks very much like a bear flag here, but not less so on the others. So on Sol, we've reached the 61.8 again. We've got a little double top here. A sustained break below the 155 area looks for a target in about the 146 area. So we will see how that goes. But I'm thinking we may well see that little retracement today, and obviously we've broken the support trend line. Am I thinking we're going to see retest the lows on the cryptos? Honestly, I'm a bit skeptical. Maybe. But this thing about them going with equities was a short-term thing, and I'm not necessarily sure is going to last through. I'm thinking we're probably going to see retest the lows on equities. I'm more doubtful about seeing it on Solana and the others, but we may well see some retracement, which could provide a good buying opportunity. All right, DX. DX, this looks like a flag forming, not a particularly well-formed one, but nonetheless. ZB. ZB, we actually lost the buy signal and then went off to the target. That happens occasionally, but it's a little annoying. We've got a possible, we're testing the weekly pivot here, and I've got a possible IHS neckline, which is there, so I'm watching out for a right shoulder. On CL, we've got most of the way to the IHS target. I've got that in the 77.5 area. I was noting yesterday that this wasn't a bad time to see this rally because, of course, we came down and exactly touched the triangle support trend line at this low here. So, so it's a pretty good time to be rallying. Not sure it's going to get over the monthly pivot at 78.69, but I think it's likely got the juice to get to 77.5, and we haven't got any negative divergence at the moment. NG. Rallying here, we've got quite a lot of positive divergence on the daily chart, so this is a rally that isn't unexpected. Nothing really saying here it's going to go any further than just a simple relief rally, and I am still wondering about a retest of the lows here in about the 1.52 area. On GC, rallying here a bit, possible 60-minute sell signal brewing. On SI, we've got a weak 60-minute sell signal fixed. On HG, we haven't broken up yet from the double bottom here, which is quite a nice little double bottom. But obviously it needs to see a break up before we look for a target at this larger possible IHS neckline resistance in about the 4.23 area. Just looking at the euro quickly and the yen, we've got 60-minute sell signal reach target. We've had a little head and shoulders here, which is broken down. Not convinced it's going to make target at all, but we will see. That looks probably, I mean, it could be that DX is going to do another leg up within this flag. We will see. GBP, which I'm watching because it's my own currency, and I'm slightly amazed that the dollar went down so much without GBP going up. That is still, it's rallying a little, but not a great deal. This looks like a bear flag on the yen, and leaning towards that heading down afterwards. On KC, bit of a retracement here, not on a sell signal at the moment, still expecting to see a retest of this high here in the just over 2.55. On SB, nice looking double bottom here, which hasn't broken up yet, but I think it has a pretty good chance of breaking up and heading back up into a retest of this high here at in the 20.8 area. CC still looks like a flag forming, might be forming a little double top here. Which could take us back down into the retest of this low. No current divergence. On wheat, nice looking double bottom, hasn't broken up yet. Corn, nice looking double bottom, hasn't broken up yet. And soy, nice looking double bottom, and hasn't broken up yet. We've got positive divergence on all the daily charts and a couple of buy signals fixed. This may well find a low here, but at the moment, obviously, it's not found it yet. On CT, decent looking little level bottom here, seeing a bit of a rally. 60-minute buy signal has now reached target. On lumber, nice looking little level top here if it's going to reverse back down. We will see. Sustained break back below about the 488 area would take us down into about the 460 area. On live cattle, consolidating, probably going to head down lower into the targets in the 174 area. And lean hogs, it's not, okay, it is going to show me lean hogs. This looks very, very much like a bull flag forming. It's done a lower low, as I was suggesting it might do yesterday. 60-minute buy signal has failed. So we shall see. All right, great. Let's have a quick look at questions. Did the PMs bottom? If dollar has topped, then probably. But I'm a little concerned about the sell signals on sell signal brewing on gold here at resistance, and the fixed sell signal on on silver. But silver, you can see we've broken up for a double bottom with a target of about the 28.9 area. I'm liking it here as long as the dollar cooperates. We will see. All right, just a review of ES and the others. We've got sell signals, weak sell signals on ES, NQ, and YM. We will see how those go. We've got a little double top here, which is trying to break down on ES. I'm leaning towards seeing retracement here, but I don't think the rally is done to the upside in terms of reaching some targets and setting up some decent trend lines. I think chances are we'll probably do that in RTH, but I could be mistaken. We shall see. All right, great. In that case, well, my pleasure as always, guys. I'll have this posted and everything posted as soon as possible. I'll catch you guys later. Oh, and everyone have a great weekend.